Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell button so that you don't miss anything whenever we upload. Just grab your evening tea and some hard corn. It's a story time. It's a dating story. I want to tell you this horrormatic. It's a sad story. It's not sad, it was interesting because I wasn't in love. I was dating. When I was in senior 3, in secondary 3, I didn't have a boyfriend because I had not started dating, was young. Then my cousin was in a different school, my cousin brother. He was in a different school. He got a friend and he told me, I want to get a boyfriend. He's my friend. I want you to meet this guy. He's so good, like he has a good heart. People used to say they have good hearts, like they don't care if he had money or he was what is what, but he has a good heart, like he cares. So he told me this guy cares so much. At first he told me he want to take my photo and show that guy. He took the photo. I gave him my best photo, the secondary photo. I think I will show you. I put it here, somewhere like here. You will see that photo, the one we sent to the guy. Then I'm chewing. I'm chewing these hard corns. It's story time, so you have to be busy chewing or doing something so that you listen to this story. So this guy, when he saw my photo, I was like, oh my god, I think his heart stopped beating. I was like, oh my god, this is a very beautiful girl. I want this one. If she's your sister, oh my god, I'm going for her. It was a school very far, but they were day schools, like they go every day to school and come back. So my brother, he kept taking my photos. He came at home and said, I want this photo, I like it. My sister gave it to me. Little did I know he's going to show the guy. Still, he showed many photos to the guy, and the guy was like, oh, he was in love. Then one day my brother told me he's going to bring this guy to my home. But this guy, they had cows. On school times, school days, like in the morning, he take milk to the dairy and he go to school. Then on weekends, he take, like, it was Saturday, we were in the plantation doing some housework also, in the gardening. This guy came with my brother. So when we were in the plantation, we saw my brother coming with another guy. The guy had a can of milk, like empty can on the bicycle. They came with 2 bicycles, each driving each. Then they passed us. They stopped at my brother's house. Then we are like, oh my god, he's the one, because everyone already knew. We are not staying with my parents, so at home we were only kids. My brother already knew, my sister, my young sister, the craziest people I know. So when this guy went down to my brother's house, my uncle's house, so we started talking. Maybe he's the one, maybe he's the one, maybe he's the one. No one knew. This guy, before, he had sent me a Valentine's flower. It was a flower, these packed flowers. It's Happy Valentine's. I had it. Maybe he sent me some letters. I don't recall very well. So I was waiting. This is a blind date. It was a blind date because this guy had seen my photo. I've never seen his photo. I want to see him. I'm eager, like waiting to see him, and he was also waiting to see me. I think he thought it was a very good moment meeting me, but it was a horrormatic. So when the guy came, when we finished the farming in the garden, we went home. I was in the kitchen preparing something. We have different kitchen, like the African homes. The kitchen is here, the house is here, facing the house. You don't pass in between. You just pass in between if you're coming to my house or if you are like a close person. So this guy, I was in the kitchen, my brother came. We were all waiting. So I'm in the kitchen, this side. Let me show you. Let me illustrate for you. My brother, like in this house, and my sister, I was here in the kitchen, and for them, we were sitting in the middle, like in the compound. And they were looking at me, my sister, making signs that because he had big teeth. Oh my god, we were laughing. I was laughing. I don't want the guy to know I'm shy, but we were laughing. I don't know if I was cooking for him. What am I doing in the kitchen even? But I remember I was in the kitchen and my siblings were in the house, and the door is open of the house, the door of the kitchen is open. They are looking at me making sign when the person is sitting outside. They are making like this. He had big teeth. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And this guy had big teeth. He was so funny. He was the dark guy, very dark. Yeah, I used to be dark, but again dating a dark person. So it was not dark, but black, like charcoal. You know, we used to joke like, maybe you apply kiwi, this is shoe polish. That is why you're too black. So this guy was too black. I think he got an accident when he was young. He was all burnt, so the hair is bald. He doesn't grow hair. This is the sad story. So because the hair is bald, he always puts some. He wears something. I don't have one here. He wears something to cover the hair, and I think even the school he was allowed to put it on, but it can't cover here, the back side here, it can't cover very well. So you can see he was bald, and it was a burnt. He was burnt when he was maybe young, a long time ago. Oh, when I saw that one, I lost even the little love I had. So I was scared of the guy. He had the teeth. I don't know how to talk to him. Then we talked, and he said, let me escort you. Then from here, like, to the shops, you know, he bought you know what he bought for me? These village restaurants, they sell milk tea, and they sell mandazi. Then he bought for me mandazi and tea. Then, oh my god, imagine tea, the whole hot pot of tea. I came with it at home, and we took tea, and my brothers ate the mandazi and said, yes, let's eat it. But the tea, like, it was no problem. But when you are young, like, you always criticize everything. It was a horror for him. When he went, I think he was even feeling so small. Do you know when something happens to you and you're shy, you become so small? You feel like, oh my god, people are seeing me from my back. You feel like you don't feel yourself. You want to disappear or to become invisible. So that is how the guy was feeling. It was embarrassing because my siblings couldn't stop laughing. Everyone was laughing and laughing. And he went, and that is where our date stopped. We stopped there. I don't know whether we were dating or were doing what, because this is my first time. It was my first time, like, thinking that it was really a blind date, and it was a horamatic. It was a horamatic one, a horamatic blind date. Tell me, have you gone for a date, a blind date? It's the horamatic scene I know, like, I have ever seen, like, I've ever experienced. It was a really horror. The guy was so ugly. He had big teeth. He was bad. He was I couldn't take him. The relationship ended there. I don't know how it ended, but what I know, it ended there. Tomorrow I have another story for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the bell button so that you don't miss anything. Let me take my tea. See you next time. Have a good night.